It's either you like it or you note.
Or you note. or note.
Or note. Or note.
Or you do not. You do not.
You do note. What is up, you guys, and welcome to a very special episode here at Ungeek. And I have with me Mr. Jamie Inosian from Unbox.ph. So today we're gonna be looking at the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and Note 10 Plus. Diba? So after the Unpacked on 4 a.m., we actually have the phones with us right now, and we're gonna be just giving you a run through of what it is and our first impressions, and if we like it or if you don't like it, and all of these things. So, Jamie, you've seen this before, right? Or no, not yet?
Well, no, actually, it's the first time.
It's the first time you've seen it as well.
I've seen renders, and then since Leia's in New York covering me, I saw footage, but this is my first time actually
holding it. No. So, what is your? I mean, like, give me your first thoughts about it.
The first thing is, since I used the Note 9, this is a lot. It feels a lot thinner than the previous one. So, and I like it that you have actually two options now. Before, kasi you're stuck with just one Note series phone. And it's either you liked it or you're not. Parang it's too big for your hands, or
it's either you like it or you note.
Or you note. Or note.
Or note. Or note.
Or you do note. You do note.
You do note.
We're gonna work it in somehow.
Yes. Napasok na.
So it's either you go Note series or you go with the S series na hindi pa Plus. So, so now at least there's two options if you really need the S Pen and you want to take that.
And they're using a new processor right now, if I'm not mistaken.
So this one is the Exynos 9825.
25, yeah. So 20 kasi before yung sa S. So I think it's a little bit more powerful.
Yeah, and then it's a 7 nanometer na
okay.
But more
power efficient. Speaking of power, obviously the Note would rock like a really good battery, really large battery. This one has like a 4,200 milliampere.
And then the Note 10 ata is 3
something. Yeah, 3.7.
So medyo bitin siya sa norm ngayon na 4,000.
Kasi usually 4,000 so actually, I'm surprised. I thought that they would go,
at least 4,000.
At least 4,000.
Pero I guess okay na. Feeling ko, I think the target market naman of the Note series is medyo
business
for professional na. So I doubt, maybe they'll play games pero once in a while lang. Hindi yung tipong nakatutok mag-mobile.
Mag-mobile. Wow, pinamobile Legends pa yung ano.
Walay mo! May CEO dyan na parang...
na-feeling niya na, sige, okay lang. I mean,
no judgment.
Everyone is a gamer, guys. So, we're here at Ungeek. We believe that gaming is a good thing. We're promoting it as much as we can. And yeah, I mean, honestly, nagulat ako. I do love the form factor. Number one is the form factor. It reminds me a lot of the old Lumia days. Yung, may tawag sila, the candy bar. The candy bar look. Kasi I think recently, everything's about like the curve, diba? Na parang elongated. I mean, it's elongated enough, but it does have that old school,
yung the candy bar.
The candy bar feel.
Actually nga, yung thing about like previous, well, obviously the Note, the very first Note was like gigantic.
Yeah, it was.
It did have gentle curves.
Yeah.
Like slowly turned a little bit more rectangular.
Yeah.
And then Note 9 had. It's actually very similar, except for, of course, this feels a lot thinner.
Yeah.
Pero yung general silhouette niya,
it's the same.
It's almost the same, pero it's just
parang mas boxy.
It's slightly boxier.
To be fair, parang I like what you said. You touched on, you mentioned a while ago that with Note series, it's usually geared towards more professional. So it makes a lot more sense na the silhouette is a little bit more squarish, I guess. Parang a little bit more boxy. We're not saying that if you're a businessman, you're square. Diba? But I mean, in terms of like making it look a little bit more formal, diba? The Note does that. And with the Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus, particularly the Note 10 Plus, the colorway is just freaking good. I mean, I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
Well, we playfully call it the unicorn.
That's true. I think the official colorway is
I don't know.
Aura Gold. Thank you. Reg here.
Yeah,
so Aura Gold is the official colorway, and it's very colorful.
It's a unicorn.
It's a unicorn. It's very colorful. It's super hard to shoot though. So yun the challenge tayo din.
Pero maganda eh.
Maganda siya.
When you can definitely again, if you're doing this for a living and you're shooting B-roll, it's fun to play around the light.
That's true.
But of course, if you want something more subdued, you also have
the black one.
The blacks and the white.
And there's a white one as well. The Aura Black, the Aura White, and then the Aura Gold. And aside from that, of course, you have the S Pen.
Actually,
it will not be a Note without this.
S Pen. Actually, yun yung parang, I think they're trying to bring the Note series to a younger generation because they actually included a lot of more fun things that you can do with the Note. Kasi before, lalabas mo yung S Pen mo, magsulat ka ng notes.
And then that's it.
Yun na. Tapos they generally turn this into your camera clicker or your... I don't know if you could... Pag naka-dex ka ata before, you could use this for presentation. I'm not sure if that's a thing.
Pero
so now, they introduce things like yung AR...
AR Doodle.
The AR
Doodle. So the AR Doodle... So,
guys, it's Aura Glow.
Aura Glow. Okay, Aura Glow. Di pala Aura Gold. Aura Glow. Okay. So the AR Doodle basically allows you to doodle on a live photo or a video, and when you move, it animates as well.
So you can put a mustache on yourself.
Yep.
Yung sa video namin, parang si Leia put a crown on herself.
Yeah.
And it moves. Parang it tracks your head movement. And it's actually something very nice and fun to do with a Note.
I think the customizability of the experience is really enriched with with just the additional stuff that they put. And then I think the air gestures as well. You can do. You feel like Harry Potter playing around with the wand.
When it was being explained to us by Leia, because she was able to attend an earlier NDA session. Tapos parang air gesture. So parang yung remote control talaga ng wand ng Harry Potter.
Kasi may specific gesture siya like up and then like a quarter circle and then a quarter counter circle.
So the gestures are parang if you swish from left to right, it's the modes.
Yeah.
And then up and down is the front camera or trying to switch cameras. And then if you do a quarter circle na clockwise or counterclockwise, it'll either take you to zoom in or use the wide angle camera, or then if you're taking a selfie, the same thing, wide angle selfie, and then back to
So speaking of cameras, let's talk a little bit about the camera setup. So it has 3 camera setups. First, sabi mo nga with the Plus, it's 4.
Because the fourth one is time of flight.
Time of flight. Okay, so time of flight, I don't know how to
just check out yung article.
The article, yes,
Para ma-explain namin mas
It's a little bit hard to explain what time of flight is.
Ako particularly kasi parang
mas depth of field siya, di ba? Parang gano'n. It plays around with depth of field is what it is. But it has a 16 megapixel wide, ultra wide angle, 12 wide, and then 12 telephoto.
It's actually the same for the Plus and
the regular. So that's actually kind of nice. Kasi usually pag yung from your regular to the Plus, there's a huge change.
It's either mababawasan ka na isang camera.
Yeah. Well, nabawasan
siya ng camera, but at least yung the cameras that actually take photos is the same.
It's the same, okay. And then for the front, you have a 10 megapixel front camera and a small little bitty
ito yung medyo
controversial. Okay, it's either you love it or you hate the thing. People are divided on this. Of course, it does open up more screen real estate for you guys. But ang weird lang for ng positioning siguro ng small
kasi
notch
yung
na punch hole, small punch hole.
Kasi yung sa S10 and S10 Plus.
It's on the side.
It's on the side.
Yeah.
So actually si John made a very good point na when you see that punch hole, because it's in your peripheral vision, it's easy to kind of forget about it.
Yeah, this one is once it's in dead center.
This one's front center. So parang yes, it gives you that symmetry, which again, parang si Leia naman likes it because the symmetry is there.
It's in the middle,
So Pero parang there's just no hiding it.
I think it depends also on your usage, no? Kasi, for example, if you're watching videos, you're really going to see that. When you're playing a game, though, because usually when you turn it to the side, hindi mo siya mapapansin because your thumb is on the way.
Actually, no, I didn't even think of that.
Diba? Kasi we were trying out Asphalt a while ago on the Plus, and parang medyo nawawala yung punch hole. But you'll see it, ha? I mean, it's going to be there. As in, the whole screen is just like everything, and then you have a punch hole there. But because your thumb is on the way, you kind of forget about it.
So, pero yun na nga. Kasi, like, I play games on my phone, yes, but I'm more like I consume a lot of content. I watch a lot of YouTube, I watch Netflix on my phone. So, ako particularly parang,
you're probably gonna get a little bit annoyed with that. So, I'm pretty sure there's a way to
well,
cut that off.
Yung sinabi namin kanina is if you're using it daily lang, if it's just looking at it, use a dark wallpaper. That will kind of hide it a little bit.
So
Pero
just so you don't get to see it all the time. And speaking of yun nga, you're the type that consumes a lot of media. So screen is very important for you, like the clarity of the screen. Can you tell us a little bit about the screen clarity for this?
The thing about Samsung, actually, up until lumabas yung recent phones ng ibang brands, Samsung was like, if you tell me about display,
it's always going to be Samsung.
Super AMOLED.
Super AMOLED, Super AMOLED.
Really, really gorgeous. Especially, again, if you're watching a lot of videos, really nice colors.
Deep blacks.
Because of the deep blacks. It parang provides you a good canvas for those colors to come in. So again, if you like watching a lot of videos, watching YouTube videos or Netflix, definitely, it's the same thing. This one, you're getting a Quad HD display, and then this yung regular Note is Full HD, which, again, it's a sweet spot. That's good enough, definitely, for a phone. Diba? Pero in terms of, even now, if it's an AMOLED or OLED display, definitely it's really good.
It's really good. But I mean, the Quad HD though, it's really different. Like if you see, media here, the clarity is just going to blow your mind.
Pero ito like even though like I'm an S10 Plus user, I actually keep them Full HD.
Ah, really?
Kasi
battery. Alright. Well, ang maganda naman kasi dito is that, fine, it has 4,200 mAh battery, right? And I think it's also the first time that Samsung has a 45-watt fast charging, which is really, really ridiculously fast. Kasi I think the last time that they have a fast charging, hindi siya 45,
parang,
what? 25? Parang ganun, 20?
But 25, yung
20, 25? Yeah, diba?
25.
So,
tapos for the S10 Plus, I think it's 18 watts.
Yeah.
So may fast charging siya, but
again, the fast charging for here is really ridiculous.
Tapos yung time ata na from 0 to 100, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this. It's 30 minutes?
It's around 30 minutes now, according to
wild, diba?
Them. Yeah. So we're gonna have to test it, of course. The next question, probably the most important question for this. Okay, fine. It does have a really huge battery, top of the line processor. I'm pretty sure in terms of the internal storage, then it's standard na 256.
256.
So walang 128. So it's standard 256. This I think has a 512 version as well. And now the question is in terms of pricing, because we all know that Samsung commands a premium price, and I think that's a lot of the barrier to entry for a lot of people as well. Like if you are a Samsung user or a solid Samsung user, most likely you have pre-ordered this already.
Yes. Okay. Definitely. If you use the Note, and especially if you're coming from an older Note device, even not from the 7, diba? You definitely, I would recommend the big jump. Even parang I think the Note 10 is 53,990, 52,990, somewhere around that price. And so that for me, for a flagship device. Like I've used the Note 9, the S10 Plus. I love the camera, so that's also a big part of like what I use for a smartphone. For me, it's worth it.
Okay. This is if you're jumping from an older Note user, right? But if you're new to Samsung, if you want to get into your foot into Samsung, is the Note a good phone for you to?
It's kind of hard kasi parang. I mean, it's no joke. Like 50,000 pesos. That's a lot.
That's a lot of money. Yeah. I mean, flagships naman are usually at that level, right?
Are at that level.
But with your 50,000 mo, that you're just talking about the S10. sorry, the Galaxy Note 10,
yeah.
right? Not the Note 10 Plus, which is a little bit higher pa. I think it's around 60
for the 256.
For the 256, and then somewhere along the 70 something for the 512, and 70 something. Actually, I think it's 79, almost 80,000, and that's a lot of money. That's commanding a lot of money, diba? So dapat by that time you should be able to really exhaust all the freaking features of your phone.
Actually, our suggestion ko talaga is if you're planning to get, like, this goes for any flagship.
Yeah.
If you're planning to purchase a flagship smartphone, if you can, get it through your telco.
Yeah, that's true.
Kasi parang, even though, let's say you're paying 2-3 a month, but that comes with data, with everything you need. So it's not like you're just dumping 50 grand out of your bank account.
Yeah.
So at least you're staggered, and at least kahit na, let's say you don't even use all the entire features.
Yeah.
Your 2-3 a month gets you a really great phone, and then whatever service you have for mobile data.
And yeah, that's it. It's really just a quick look. Again, super quick look on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and 10 Plus. Do check out Unbox as well. They're gonna out so many videos and articles. And do check out Ungeek as well. We're gonna be talking about the Samsung Galaxy Note in terms of gaming, in terms of if you're a geek, is this like a phone for you? And yeah, all that other good stuff. Just check our channels out, guys. And comment down below as well, is this a phone that you are dying to get your hands on? And if you are, which one would you want? The 10 or the 10 Plus? And with that, thank you so much, Jamie, for helping out in this video. My name is Colin, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Keep on gaming, guys. Bye.